Welcome back. God bless you and God bless America. I am your host, Steve, and this is the Liberal Letdown. Excuse me, I am a little sick. Coming back from my little trip, I wasn't able to get rid of my cold, so sadly, I'm still on the struggle bus here. But today we're going to talk about this compound in Arizona that was found. That these Muslims were teaching these kids how to shoot up schools, and LeBron James and his really poor attempt at helping people. You'll see what I'm saying. It's my main topic, and you can agree, you can disagree. That's on you. I have some points to make, and it's actually something that's burning at me now that I've really been thinking about it. So. We're gonna go ahead and get right into it. All right, so random, alleged random Muslims teaching kids to shoot up schools. This article is from CNN that I'm reading, so obviously it's gonna have some bias to it, but prosecutor came out and said if these defendants were to be released from custody, there is a substantial likelihood defendants may commit new crimes due to his planning and preparation for future school shootings, the court documents said. So these people were actively teaching kids to shoot up schools. A foster parent and one of the children also said the defendant had trained the child in the use of an assault rifle in preparation for future school shootings. Okay, so obviously, first off, assault rifle is not a real term. It's bullshit. It's fake. It's wrong. It is hashtag fake news. It does not exist. It is just a rifle. It doesn't matter what kind of rifle. It is a rifle. You can say semi-automatic rifle, and many people will understand what you're saying. You can say bolt-action rifle, and many people understand what you're saying. So, assault rifle is not a real term. However, getting back to the point, this is disgusting. Now, to be fair, there may be black people that are doing this. There may be white people that are doing this. There may be Hispanic people that are doing this. But none of them got caught because they raided a compound because they thought a father kidnapped his son or from Georgia was keeping his kid there, of which is dead. Well, they found remains of a child, which they think to be this child. They found remains of a child, which they think was the kidnapped child from Georgia. Okay, and abducted, excuse me. The article says abducted, severe medical problems, allegedly abducted from Georgia by his father. Anyway, the five defendants, there's three sisters. They're thought to be the children who they were training their mothers. The thing that I guess looking at this article that pisses me off, they were arraigned for 11 counts of child abuse related to neglect and abuse of the children. How about? I mean, you could call that terrorism. You could literally call that a terrorist cell. If that is what it is found to be the purpose of this compound, you can absolutely call this a terrorist cell. Now, think of me what you will. Tell me I'm wrong at any of this. You had 11 kids being trained with weapons. Those of you who know me, I am a huge advocate of the Second Amendment. I love my guns. You don't know how many I have? Get over it. I love all of them. Some more than others, but I love all of them nonetheless. And they're teaching kids to shoot other kids with these weapons. Not self-defense. Training to assault a school. That's terrorism. Call it. You tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Well, they're just kids. Who cares? What does that have to do with any of it? Everybody is equal with a gun in hand. Right? You guys, these liberals cite all these facts. Oh, they're facts. It's gun violence when a sibling accidentally shoots a sibling. It's an absolute accident. It is a needless death, in my opinion, and I feel the parent should be at fault. Right? It's a child with a gun, right? You have 11 trained as such. Trained. That's terrorism. This is a terrorist cell that was, and I'm sure the kids are all brainwashed as could be. I'm sure they're all messed up forever. Why? Why did this need to happen? Why do these people need to train their kids to do this? I don't get it. I don't understand why people of this specific ideology feel that they need to train their children to hurt our children. And yes, I said that correctly, because they are not the same. They're not. They never have been, because obviously not. They kept these 11 kids, with 3 of the women out of the 5 adults that were arrested are thought to be their mothers, kept them there. They didn't nurture their kids. They kept their kids in this god-awful shithole compound and allowed these manly adults, maybe the husbands, to train them to shoot kids in school. You sit there and, well, how do we defend kids? How do we protect kids? How do we do this? How do we do this? How do we do this? You really need to do better vetting on people that come over here. You really need to take a hard look at people who will not assimilate to our laws in our country. Right? This is law. They are committing terrorism. It is nothing but. And you can't prove anything but. Oh, well, it's just child abuse because, they just kind of kept them in really poor living conditions, Don't mind the training of mass murder. I mean, what are you going to say to that? Well, maybe they didn't have, a clean place to go bathroom, but, yeah, the training, I mean, what the foster parents said so. Foster parents said so. I don't know how I can't think of a way you can defend that. This is from CNN. Granted, obviously they left out a whole lot of stuff because they only had one quote from somebody who would go against anything that they were saying. So, oh, it had no plumbing. It had no plumbing. So they're literally shitting in a hole or a bucket every day in New Mexico. Oh, and if you didn't know, it's really hot there. Oh, man, these kids. And you're going to sit there and tell me that these people belong here. These people of this specific ideology will assimilate and become Americans, because this is not American. It is not American to go and train your children to shoot schools, kids, teachers, officers. It is not American to do that. White, black, Middle Eastern, Hispanic, Asian. It is not American to do that. It is not Christian. It is not holy. It is not good. It is not within the laws. It is not within the morals of what this country was founded. And you are abundantly disgusting if you find this to be okay. Just want to put that out there. I guess we can move on to LeBron now, because this is what I really wanted to talk about anyway. He's a piece of garbage. LeBron is an awful human being. Awful human being. He is a huge piece of shit. And I have been dying to say that. Because I heard he opened a school. I'm like, holy crap. This dude, I don't agree with his politics, but this guy is an awesome person. He's helping these kids out so much. Good for him. I hope these kids get everything they want and more. They're getting a huge leg up. God forbid, anything goes wrong. I really hope these kids get the best education. I honestly felt that way, and I just because I don't like LeBron as a political advocate, whatever the hell you want to call it. But I love LeBron as a player. He's a fantastic athlete. Nobody can deny that. And I like what he does for Akron because he does give back a lot. And then this fool, I was going to say something else, but this dumbass, he goes, well, actually I can't call him dumb. This is incredible. He goes and he opens a school, but it's a public school, but it's specifically for troubled kids in the middle of Akron. Think about that. So what does that mean? What is Akron? What is the population of Akron mostly? It's black. And troubled kids, right? So think of black troubled kids in a public school. He just segregated his kids. He segregated Akron kids publicly. That the majority of kids going there are going to be black. And he's only paying for 10 to 15% of it. And the kids that are promised to go to college, he won't even be paying into before 2024. And it's not even on him to pay for it, it's on Akron. And who Akron chooses. So all of these kids can graduate, and Akron gets saved. No, we don't have the room. It is unbelievable. It's going to be all taxpayer funded. So say city of Akron, say there's I don't know the demographics, okay? I don't know what it is. Say it's 60% black, 40% white. Okay? All of them who have jobs are paying taxes so that these troubled kids can have a place to go. Who are going to be you would assume primarily black. Right? It's a safe assumption because you look at his past, he's all about giving back to the community, specifically the black community, specifically. It's all for Black Lives Matter, Democrat. It just goes with it. It goes with it. It is a safe assumption. You call it racist, that's shame on you because it's not at all. Because mainly it's based in truth. It is absolutely based in truth. And I think about it and I look at it and I'm like, this piece of garbage is making even say there's even more kids than he can take in. Right? Say there are more kids that the school can take in. What about those kids that can't get in? Well, they're not good enough. You want to talk about fueling a generation, fueling kids to really succeed? Oh, you're shitting on all of them if you tell them no. So then you go ahead and you call it for troubled kids, and you're going to end up leaving kids out eventually at the rate that the society is going. You can't fit everybody. So you're going to make everybody who has a job pay for this school. 85 to 90% of this school. In the future of this school. Because it's a public school and it's going to be primarily black. I don't think that's even remotely close to fair. I don't think that's even remotely close to public schooling. Because you're deciding, you are handpicking who gets to go to this school. That's public. I just don't get how this is even remotely close to okay. Not only is it primarily taxpayer funded, He's just a piece of garbage. You, he he's so happy to do this, and it's just a huge tax write-off. If this man was paying for half, which he could do in the literal snap of his fingers, this man could do. Because they were talking in the low singular millions. This guy made that yesterday. He's going to make that in like 10 games in his next season. Literally, he gets paid. Ah, shucks. It was something close to $250,000, $500,000 or something like that a game. Granted, of which he produces, you gotta give him credit. But how are you gonna justify that? How do you sit there and go, you know what? I'm 100% with the city of which is a complete shithole. Akron is garbage. Akron is trash. You're going to sit there and say, you know what, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with the people who live around here and do all this. They're going to be okay to pay for the vast majority of this. And I'm going to take a huge tax write-off because I'm helping kids. You're not. You are not at all. You're actually going to be hurting kids because now the parents who go to work have to pay, or their taxes are going to go up because they don't have a choice because they're going to pay for your school. These people, I truly don't understand it. I don't understand how this just snap of a finger is all of a sudden 100% okay for somebody to sit there and go, you know, I've been really wanting to do this X, Y, and Z, but I did this, I did that, I did this, I set all this up. LeBron James. Oh, by the way, I'm paying for literally 1/10 of it. Good luck to City of Akron. I'm going to be in LA now. You know, okay, let's talk about something that really upset LeBron with Trump's tweet. It was a dumb tweet. It was dumb. It wasn't productive. I will absolutely condone. I will not condone. Concede that fact. It was dumb. But the media then came out and said LeBron's paying for all of it. LeBron, to make him look great, like this great person, and that's where I was. That's where I was, and literally until like today when I really looked at it. That's exactly where I was. I'm like, oh man, LeBron's doing this. He is a great person. This truly is. I'm really considering how I think about him. You know, yada yada yada. And then the media made it all about race. It's racist. It's racist. It's racist. And you know, LeBron himself is really uneducated. It is abundantly clear you got through based on skill, which is some people's forte. Some people are that good to where you can do that. I'm not gonna knock you. If you're good, you're good. But it's not even a charter school. It is a public school. It is going to teach the same garbage, the same trash that every other kid gets taught. And only a fraction of the kids are going to be able to go. And who defines troubled youth? Who defines who chooses who can go? It is not open to everybody. It is a private public school, so with handpicked kids. That is all it is. It is absolute garbage. LeBron James, I don't know how much of an impact or choosing and all this he did, but if he had any serious impact on any of this, he is absolute shit. Oh man, I guess Oh, here you go. Classrooms will be 20 students for every teacher, which is small. Okay, that's really small class. That's when I was in high school. That was like if that's average 20, then that's like 10 kids less. Okay, so that's nice. Hopefully, the teachers will be able to have one-on-one with these kids. Hopefully, these teachers actually care about real stuff and not damn gender studies. I don't care about academic staffers. That doesn't really mean shit. English is a second language teacher? It's Akron! IPS is a certified STEM school. Certified STEM. Oh, by the way, let me tell you, my little sister's going through all this STEM garbage right now. It's dumb. Science, technology, engineering, math. They decided to take all these very important things and throw it into literally one class. One area. They're not focusing on anything really serious. Just a couple serious things, or a couple important things that they deem important, which isn't working. These kids, it's dumb. The only positive thing about all this is that these kids are going to get food, which is going to be taxpayer funded. So your taxes are going to this brand new school and food. And you're paying these teachers probably way too much money to do nothing. To teach frickin' STEM. School day is 9 to 5. That is actually a really late start. Really late start to the day. 9 a.m. It's very late. And they even offer a 7-week summer school. Whatever. This guy is a bum. I cannot believe. And in the article, they still have him in a Cavaliers jersey. He ain't coming back. Oh, man. You know, this guy. It's really a shame to see him come back to a city, leave it twice. He screwed everybody over twice. Oh, we love you, we love you. Gone. Opens a school. Oh, wow, he's the greatest person ever. No, because he left, and he's leaving the city he left, the city he came from, to flip the bill. Well, that's all the time we got here today. I hope you guys understood the point that LeBron's garbage and, Muslims, true Muslims like those people, cannot assimilate. Thank you for listening. God bless you, and God bless America.